Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, we bring you. So striding in, Roberto Alomar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson.
Ball one.
Forkball is off the plate and in. Ball one. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Nope.
No offer on that
Count.
one. 2 balls
2-1.
and a strike. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high, nasty, diving out of the zone.
The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball inside.
And that misses, ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. Vizquel brings it in. One there to Thomas. They get them both. So coming to the plate. Number 69. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted the other way out to left center. Snyder arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Gwynn is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. He'll get us started in the top of the second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mays will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Striding into the box, Duke Snyder, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2-2 the count. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to
swing and a drive and gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Rogers Hornsby. In there, strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Popped him up. Thomas has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Mays. He gets there to make the play, and at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Mays waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now, Jimmy Fox. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Gibson, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So digging in now, George Brett. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty here with two men out. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Gehrig will win the race to first easily. Now in the box, Pudge Rodriguez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss as they get ahead of Pudge now, 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Low.
A ball and no strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Gwynn. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Fouled away. Gibson, the runner at first with two gone.
Ball.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Popped him up. Brett shading to his right. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Omar Vizquel, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 0-1 on its way. He pulls this one into right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lefty Grove. And he takes ball one. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Hornsby ranges back, and he has it for out number two. Digging in to try it again, number 69. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball one.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Mays will get there. Now to the plate, Lou Gehrig, as we begin the top of the fourth. And no swing, apparently, ball one. Inside on the forkball, 2-0. Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Count even now at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Striding in, Duke Snider, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. That's popped up. In there, a base hit. So striding forward now, Rogers Hornsby, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. The 0-1 hit to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. So it's bases loaded, one away, and set to stand in perhaps the
Nope.
premier backstop of the
Ball
last
one,
20
no
years,
strike.
the veteran Pudge Rodriguez.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 pitch to Pudge. A bouncer to the left side. There's one.
Out.
Relay to first
He's out.
in time and just digging in now. Roberto Alomar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Out.
And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Aye.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a
0-1's
called
the count.
strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. This'll kick up against the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ball that's
and this is taken outside for ball 1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. So here now's the pitcher, Bob Gibson. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Roberto Alomar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
That's a ball.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Josh Donaldson will be next. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Full count. We got time.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. No balls and a strike to count. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He
One
thought
ball,
that was going to hollow out
strikes.
his rib and ended up being a strike.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Alomar rounds the corner and is headed home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Digging in once again, Willie Mays. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. And that misses 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Gehrig is on his way home. He'll score easily. And they lead now by 4. Digging in and looking for more, Duke Snyder trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Now the 0-1. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change.
Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. Digging in, Rogers Hornsby. He singled his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. A toss behind the back. The tag, and he... Standing in, George Brett. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
That's out.
And that misses for ball 1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head.
Here comes the first pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Duke Snyder will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
No, that's
low
down.
For ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Ready once again, number 69. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gwynn is right there as he takes it for the second out. Into the box, Roberto Alomar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either.
In to score, the runner from second. 2 men on, 2 out, and in steps Big Frank. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 6-3 contest. At the plate, Tony Gwynn. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-4 ball game. So stepping in, Jimmy Fox, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Dennis Eckersley trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he misses ball 4.
Victory.
So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Aroldis Chapman answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. Rogers Hornsby. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2
2
call.
balls, 2 strikes.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The set and the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you gotta go with the pitch.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-6 ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ball game.
0-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Hard hit ball to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Dennis Eckersley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Down.
Popped him up. Hornsby in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Pudge Rodriguez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here. You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Vizquel picks it up, and there's out number 2. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Check swing here and a little looper. And this will be taken down, no problem. Goose Gossage enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Jason Giambi is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. seared down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Mays waits on it. 1 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 69. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And it's fouled away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Mays is there, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Settling in now, Willie Mays. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
1-0.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Alomar at third with 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Ball 1,
fastball
no
just off the inside corner. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he's safe. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. From the stretch. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope,
just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. Fouled off. Here's a pop-up now. Hornsby is there for it. 1 out. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. No hits to this point. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Line drive to left. Mays is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Now at the plate, Trevor Hoffman will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Check swing here, but he holds up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And it's a ball and two strikes to Tony Gwynn. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! At the plate, Jimmy Fox. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Mays. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Rogers Hornsby coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up.
Counts 1-0.
Ball one. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that's off the left field wall. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mays waits on it. He makes the play, runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Pudge Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run standing at third. Mays is there and Billy Wagner has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in, Duke Snyder. Ricky Henderson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2-2 the count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit to short. Vizquel scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in, Rogers Hornsby. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Kenley Jansen enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save
off the
here.
plate, ball one.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. Gwynn is there, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Hit back up the middle. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 69. Batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Henderson racing back, leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Roberto Alomar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Standing in, Willie Mays. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Trevor Hoffman answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Strike called, now the throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. From the belt, the pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping up now, Tony Gwynn. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. No balls and 1 strike. Mays on third with 2 out. Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch. Stepping in, Pudge Rodriguez. And the call's been made, so coming on is the bespectacled closer, Eric Gagne. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he can't field it cleanly. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Pudge Rodriguez is retired to kick off the 9th. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roberto Alomar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the
and he's into second safely with a stolen base. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
Too high, ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that brings up the former Frank Thomas will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. A ball and no strikes. And there he goes towards second. Pitch
2-0.
inside the throw. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Morgan, the runner at third. Alomar at second with one away.
Right.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And he lays
Full
off,
count.
so it's full now, 3-2. Lou Gehrig, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays
Ball
off,
4.
ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Right.
Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Mays. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. Stepping into the box, Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself
Ball 1,
with that.
no strikes.
He has to put it on the ground.
Bruce Sutter takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And
Nope,
did he
that's
go
down.
around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two and 1 the count. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Popped him up. Alomar waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Zach Britton is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Ready now, Jimmy Fox. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses inside, 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline.
That ball's foul.
But a foul ball, 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. So striding in, Rogers Hornsby. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Henderson moves over.
Olé.
1 down. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Omar Vizquel. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 1-0 the count. 2 balls and no strikes.
Inside.
2 balls and a strike. Weak grounder down the line at third.
Foul.
But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Bruce Sutter.
And with absolutely...
Joe Morgan will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Can't quite nip the corner. It's
2
a ball
balls,
off the
no
outside.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after
3
this
balls,
half inning.
no
Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
3-1 the count now. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. All right. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.